Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dabble's Writing Sprints on this wonderful, what is it, April 2nd? Thursday, April 2nd. As per usual, we have 3 sprints on deck for today, 20 minutes apiece with a 5-minute break in between, and you will find all the links for the sprints down below me, but because I'm just feeling so generous today, I'll even pop the link into the chat there too. That way you don't even have to look down. You just have to look where you're already looking to type. Hello, everyone. Let me scroll up here and see who's joining me. I have Elena and NJ. Hello, and Keo. Hello, fellow sprinters, and Rachel and Reagan and Bill and Veronica. Long time no see, Veronica. Welcome back. Welcome back. Um, did I say Rachel's name? I think I did, but if I didn't, and Hilder's here. Hello, and Bon. Hello. Yeah, I know, Keo. Where you been? And Rosalinda's here too. Keo, just for you, because you've been gone for so long. When I read Hello, Fellow Sprinters, I, of course, only read it in one way, and it was this way. And I just had to go and make that because I was just hanging out backstage for a little bit. So we'll just leave that up for a little bit as we get going here. I always think, and this is gonna make me sound like a crotchety old, I guess, millennial, but the days of making memes, of static image memes, golden era for humanity. I swear, maybe not all humanity. A lot of people didn't have a good time, 20 years ago or whatnot. But golden era for a lot of humanity. I had to adult, and that's the only way I read that. Yeah, excellent. Okay, everyone, welcome. And and Christina's here too. Hello, hello. I am gonna take it down because I hate when it does that. There we go. This is the last time you're gonna see me in this space. I get to move in 2 days. So I'll have a new space. Don't know exactly what it's gonna look like yet in terms of how we set up my office space, but appreciate it. I'm still gonna do my best to get dug in where I can. But we'll see what it looks like. So next time you see me, I'm going to be unfamiliar, except for I started recording a course in this space and didn't finish it, and I will finish it in my new space. So like, I guess you can go back and watch that if you're a W Academy member. Bernadette's here too. Welcome, welcome. Let me know what it is everyone is working on today. I have a scene that I need to add to my draft. A very pivotal scene, a very emotional scene that kind of resolves the climax. That's an important one, I guess. That's something. So I'll be working on that today, but I'm getting closer and closer to being done. My revisions for this, like the structural revisions for the draft, and then I'll be moving into the prose revisions for it. So I'm very excited for that. Bernadette, we can have a virtual moving party because your floors are being redone. You should be able to start moving back in this weekend. That's excellent. And you're editing the second chapter. You need to send to Gabby. Okay, awesome. Christina's going to do some writing. Excellent, excellent. We got a minute and a half. I don't know if I have any nuggets for you today. I've been busy. You can't see it because I cleared everything out, but it's just like boxes off screen and upstairs and on the floor above that and in the garage. It's just boxes freaking everywhere, guys. So this is my time to decompress. This is my deep breath, hang out with my pals, write some words. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna each get one step closer to whatever goal we're working towards today. And that kind of collective action, I think, is really cool. So I'm really glad to be here for you. Yeah, the bookcase is clear, as Rachel said. It is empty, except for a little Lego French bistro set. Hilder, don't worry. I'll think of something. I can think of something, even if I have to pull it out of the back of my mind. It'll be something, but give me some time. Give me some time. I'll process it. All right, we got 40 seconds left on the clock here. And we should have, if not now, in a little bit, my pal Robert is going to be joining in the chat, which is great. So I'll be on my best behavior because technically he's my boss. Keo, your goal is to write a single word. As long as you do that, I'm good. I've often said that as advice to anyone struggling to write one single word every single day. Because if you find that it's silly, you write more. If you just can't bring yourself to write, one word is enough. So here we go, my friends. Countdown is on. Your sprint is probably started by the time you've heard this. We'll talk to you in 20 minutes, and happy writing. All right, everyone. That is our first sprint of the day done. How'd that go for everybody? Let me know. Let me know as I do a little click and clacking on the back end here so I can get set up for the next sprint. Again, you'll find the link to the second sprint in the description down below me. You can also get there by clicking on the join our next sprint here at the top of the left, top left of that sprint that we just did. But again, I'm feeling nice today. I'm feeling kind. So I'll go through the hard effort of putting the link in the chat as well. There we go. Excellent. I see some awesome results coming in. Robert getting 366. Great job, my friend. And Veronica, negative 37. Awesome. Awesome. Bond's working on something different. That's fine. I'm just glad you're here, hanging out, being productive. Keo got 40 words, which is 39 more than we were aiming for. So that's great. Bernadette 102 edit. Love it. Rain did some big plot points, reverse outlining, shuffling some scenes around. Excellent. That's very important too. Hilda, you've been sick and you're very tired. Honestly, I'm in the same boat. So you don't have super high ambitions for today. That is okay. We if measuring your output is what drives you, then go for the word count goals. I'm more impressed that people are here doing like deep work for a certain amount of time. That's increasingly difficult, and I think that it rocks that you're all here doing that. Danny's doing some free handwriting today. That's awesome. Okay, I came up with a Dugget. Oh, and Wellwit got 378, so like 200 more than you expected. That's awesome. 219 for Rosalinda. Okay, the Dugget I was thinking of, and I was thinking about this because I just finished The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. Good book. I am just about to finish Grave Empire by, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting his name. Can't remember. And I am currently listening to Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. And so all of these are fantasy books. Okay. And Grave Empire is a dark fantasy, but Way of Kings, epic fantasy, I guess. Crown of Midnight, I don't actually know which subgenre it falls under. Maybe a bit of maybe epic fantasy, maybe. Anyway, what I was thinking is that it's always important to know what genre you're writing in because it comes with expectations, but it also comes with a lot of tools that you can use to make your story stronger. And then you drill down to subgenre, and that's even more important. You should really, really know your subgenre when you're writing a story within it. But you should also, one of the reasons that we tell people that you should be reading a lot, reading, listening to audiobooks, doing all that stuff, is because even within the same subgenre, there are vastly different ways to write a story. And you don't need to copy other authors, but like if you want to write a very complex world, then look to Brandon Sanderson. If you want to write something that's a little bit more character driven, look to Sarah J. Maas. If you want to write something a little sassier, look to Joe Abercrombie, right? All of these things found like have different ways of tackling the same genre or in many cases subgenre. And so part of writing and being an author and developing your own skills is finding your own voice and figuring out what kind of voice you want to have and consuming materials that help you refine that. So maybe in the next break we can talk about, like, you can give me a little 1 or 2 sentence blurb about what kind of book you want to write within your subgenre, right? Or what kind of voice you want to bring to that subgenre. I think that might be fun, right? As Bond says, remember to thumbs up the stream. Keo just finished the audiobook of Way of Kings. Excellent. Okay, we're in the same page. We're on the same page, right? I don't know when I'm gonna listen to the next one, but like I said, I'm on Crown of Midnight, and then maybe I'll go to the next Brandy Sandy. Maybe I won't. I don't know. The world's my oyster. I haven't read a Joe Abercrombie in so long, so like maybe I'll go over there. I want to go back to the Dresden Files, but like I'm writing like dark fantasy right now, so I don't want to pivot to urban fantasy too much. So, man, there's just so much. There's so much stuff to read, and I love it. And I hear the beeping going on. So let me pop up my sprint. It's time to write, my friends. I'll talk to you all in 20 minutes. Bye. All right, and that is our second sprint of the day finished. Let's do that. We got one more, and I am having an absolute blast with all of you. Let me work my behind the scenes magic here and do my duty of pasting the link into the chat. Okay, I know I was going to ask you about your what kind of voice you want to write or how you want to approach your subgenre, and like feel free to answer that because I think that's excellent, and I want to know. But non-writing related, I want to know like give me music recommendations. Give me an artist recommendation. Give me someone to listen to because just before Sprint started, I bought tickets to my favorite artist. Got to give a shout out to Dermot Kennedy. If you have not listened to Dermot Kennedy sing, oh my God, you're in for a treat. So that's my recommendation to you. But give me some music recommendations so I can expand my library because I'm realizing as I've been doing all this revising and whatnot, a lot of the stuff that I'm listening to is the same song. And I have however many songs in my Spotify library, 900. Um, but when you start recognizing them over and over again, it's time to get some new recommendations in there. Bond's saying Weird Al. I don't know if I'm going to be adding some Weird Al to my normal rotation, but I can appreciate a little bit of tongue in cheek satirical work for sure. TW's googling Dermot Kennedy. He's from your side of the pond. TW's from Ireland. Um, Dexter and the Moon Rocks says focused on books. I'm going to. Do I have? I do have a piece of paper. See, I don't mess around when I ask for recommendations. Right, I'm jotting each and everything that comes in. Hilder Dermot Kennedy. Um, TW spelled it right there. Let's see. Dexter and the Moon Rocks. Excellent. I'm very much a fan of listening to new music, no matter whether I like it or not. Bernadette coming in with the Ludovico, I absolutely adore his work. That's all piano and symphony kind of stuff. Excellent. Um, yeah. Give me more, folks. Give me something. Robert, I know you're still here. Give me a recommendation, my friend. Keo saying I should look into some of the YouTube musicians. I do find a lot of my music through YouTube. No Name's album Sundial. No Name Sundial. Got it. I'm on it. Um I'm not saying Weird Al's not good. Okay. I'm not saying Weird Al's not good, but you know what? Fine. I'll listen to a couple new Weird Al songs too, just for you, Bon. I do go for more of the chiller, more mellow, more emotional stuff, but Veronica coming in with some Breaking Benjamin, and that's just throws me back to like my high school days. And I still have a lot of Breaking Benjamin in my like songs. Don't you worry. I don't know if I've heard any new stuff or if they're still producing stuff, but and Carly N. Okay, got it. The Baldur's Gate 3 music. That's excellent, Robert. Yes, thank you. That is a good one. Not gonna lie. Um, Bernadette Ninja Sex Party. I said I'm taking recommendations, so I guess I'll give that one a shot. All right. Okay, and Word Crimes from Weird Al. Okay. All right, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'll listen to it over the weekend for sure. Uh I just someone pointed out that most of the stuff that we get these days is algorithmically curated new music, right? So it's very similar to the music that you listen to. So I'm trying to make an effort to expand beyond that and see what other people listen to out there and see what's what. Cody Johnson, I feel like I've heard of Cody, but I'll throw that on there. And yes, the Expedition 33 soundtrack is a masterpiece. Um, that's okay. So that's the Game Grumps. All right, my friends. That brings us to our third sprint, starting in just 10 seconds here. Um, there we go. Make sure that I have everything up here. The sprint is starting, and All right. I'll talk to you in 20 minutes. All right, that is our third and final sprint of the day done. How'd that go for everyone? That was definitely the slowest one for me, but I had to pause. I had to think a little bit. Thinking before you write usually a good idea, but I had to do it extra this time to figure out exactly what I wanted. I need to tweak a few things, I know, but I'm feeling really good about where this scene has gone and almost ended up. Uh, Keo got a successful trifecta of 40 words. Excellent. Bond theoretically got 269 words. All right. Reagan, some good background. Excellent. Awesome. Bernadette 130 and the scene edited. This is the stuff I like to see, everybody. Now, oh, excellent. TW's digging better taste. Fantastic. I new album drops tomorrow. It's all I'll be listening to as I finish up my packing. But thank you, everyone. Thank you for a fantastic day of writing sprints, or hour and a half ish of writing sprints. Thanks for writing alongside me. Thanks for helping me make progress on my book and for making progress on your own books. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you wrote, let's say if you wrote 10 or more words, or if you edited 10 or more words. If you're in that 20 word span, between those two, you don't have to hit the thumbs up, but otherwise hit that thumbs up for me. Make sure you are subscribed, and I am out of here. I will see you next Thursday for sprints. Same bat time, but not same bat place. Going to be a different office that you'll see me in, but I will see you next week. Bye, everyone.